with some pretty crazy hair today.
Feel for you. Why is that flashing on my screen?
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to film a really quick, hopefully quick, product empties video, which is, if you haven't seen them before, I'm sure you have, I will show you all the products I have finished up in the last while, and I will tell you what I thought of them, if I would repurchase, and if I thought they were utter shite, basically. So I have all my empties in this loop bag here, so I'm just going to dive straight in and show you all my rubbish, basically. So the first thing I see is this Illumina's yellow tube. This is the Double Up from Ginger & Co. It's a creamy body wash. I raved about this in my Ginger & Co. haul and review. I will link that down below if you want to see it. I loved this shower gel. Now, the only problem is I can't seem to find it anywhere. I would absolutely repurchase in a heartbeat if I find it. I am on the hunt. As far as I'm aware, it is affordable. It's just such a creamy lather. It's not stripping at all. You can really feel the moisturizing benefits to this, and it just, your skin doesn't feel like really dry. Ow. I got my injections for India yesterday and both of my arms are in such agony. Whew. Anyway, you just feel moisturized after this. Really, really good stuff. Highly recommend if you can find it. Next up is from the same brand, and this is the Ginger & Co. Hand It To Me Dreamy Hand Cream. I cut open the top. That tells you that I really like this stuff. Really, really nice. Smells amazing. All of the products kind of smell the same. Highly recommend this as well. Will absolutely repurchase if I can find the brand. Really, really liked this, and I'm not the biggest hand cream person, so that speaks volumes. Next is another moisturizer, and this is the Soap & Glory Righteous Butter. Looks like this. Sorry about my raggedy nails. I'm sure most of you have tried Soap & Glory before, and you know that the stuff just smells amazing. I think I got this in a gift set like a year ago, and I finished it right up. It feels so nourishing. It's so moisturizing. It's so thick and luxurious. It smells so good. Love it. Love it so much. And I actually have a couple more to go through as well. Goes without saying, every single one of my empties videos has these cotton pads in them. Whenever I go into Lidl, I stock up. They're only 79¢, I think. Amazing. And they're actually, here, I'm going to show you. My arm. One side is textured, and the other side is kind of more flat. So they're really, really good for taking off eye makeup, face makeup, whatever. Highly recommend. Next is another body butter. I seem to have gotten through a lot of my Christmas sets from last year recently. This is from French Connection UK. A small little tub of cream like that. Smelled really, really nice. Wasn't anything amazing. I won't be repurchasing, but it was nice for while it lasted. Deodorant. This is the Sanex Dermo Extra Control. I kind of, every so often, I try to switch up my deodorants for fear that maybe my armpits might be getting used to a particular brand and might not work. But I always end up going back to my beloved Mitchum. Love this stuff. It just does the job well. And I think if you throw in a different deodorant into the mix every so often, when you go back to Mitchum, it kind of continues to work for you. So as opposed to getting immune. But I actually really liked that. I liked the smell. It didn't do anything bad to my skin. It has no alcohol in it. I liked it. This is the Aussie Beach Mate Conditioner. This, I think, was very, very similar to our normal moisturizing conditioner, but there is no getting over the smell. I mean, the smell of Aussie stuff is amazing. Whenever Aussie send me their stuff, which they do from time to time, my boyfriend likes to kind of take off the lid and leave it open in our bedroom because the whole room fills with the Aussie smell. It's amazing. Coming in, Ian. Hi. Yeah, really like that, and I know he really likes the smell of it too. Don't you, boyfriend? Ian? Yeah. Do you like the smell of Aussie?
Yeah, lovely, yeah.
There you go. As for how well it conditions, it's fine. It's not going to give you brand new hair. It just makes the hair much more detangled and soft. But yeah, I really liked it. What are you doing?
Taking your bug up.
Oh, thanks. He's basically fixing my car and I didn't even have to ask him. It's a winner.
Oh my god. Look at her butt.
This stuff. It's not even amazing at what it does. It just is the most amazing smell of all time. This is the Revlon Professional Equave Instant Beauty Keratin Enriched Hydro Nutritive Detangling Conditioner. It's usually blue. The liquid in it is blue. But like, if you smell this, it's the definition of everything I love about scents. So amazing. I can get this in Sally Beauty. I think it's only in beauty suppliers. So whenever I'm passing, I run in and I grab myself a bottle of this. Amazing. It does also detangle the hair. It's just, the smell of it is just incredible. Also, don't spray it when you're on floorboards because some of the residue goes in the floorboard and then someone will walk along and fall and almost break their arse like my other half might have done. Another Ted Baker Christmas set thing from last year. This is the body scrub and it was a sugar scrub. There's not a morsel left in it that you can see. I really liked this. I like a really gritty scrub, and I really like gritty scrubs that almost leave behind a residue on your skin because it feels like it's also, while it's sloughing off the dead skin cells, it's also leaving like an oil behind, so it's not totally stripping your skin. And this did have that. It smelled really nice. It did the job. It exfoliated my skin and it left behind that kind of bit of moisture on my skin as well. And I highly recommend this. If you get this in a Christmas set, definitely give it a go and let me know in the comment section down below if you enjoy it. This is the Vaseline Active Fresh 48-hour deodorant, the compressed version. I was really skeptical about these, but I actually have started buying them. I just keep these in my handbags for if I'm feeling a bit like ewy, if I've been on public transport for a while or whatever. I might just freshen up with one of these. Really like these, and I find that they last really long, and I like the smell of it and I like everything about them. Next is an Aldi skincare product, and I've literally like scraped every last bit out of this. This is the Lacura Aqua Complete Multi-Intensive Serum. I used this at night time after I've cleansed and toned my skin. I put on a thin layer of this all over my face and then give it 2 or 3 minutes and then follow up with my eye cream and then my night cream, which, if you're wondering, is the Elemis Fresh Skin. I really liked this. When I first got it, I didn't actually like it at all, and I was like, there is no way I'm going to repurchase this. But I'm actually considering repurchasing it. At the start, I was breaking out, and I think I might have blamed it on this unfairly, but towards the end, I actually started to really like this. So there is a strong chance that I may actually repurchase this. I liked it. This is kind of a no-brainer. This is the Body Shop's Seaweed Clarifying Toner. I've spoken about this before. This is probably my 3rd bottle to buy. It's about €11. I will continue to repurchase it. It is the only toner I have found that's really good for my skin, that my skin reacts really well to, that does not contain alcohol, and I really enjoy it. And I actually really like the smell. Yeah, it smells really nice and fresh. And I'm actually about to run out of a second one as well. What I do is I decant this into a little spray bottle like this. Sometimes I spray it over my face and sometimes I spray it into a cotton pad before I wipe on my face. I find it just preserves the product that little bit longer. This is Holy Grail status for me. This is Holy Grail. This is the Zaya Manuka Tree Purifying Normalizing Day Cream with SPF 10. This is for oily combination skin. As you can see, I've scraped it dry. I have repurchased, and I have another backup. This is really hard to find in chemists. I even tweeted them and they were like, oh, they can't give you stock levels. So when I did find it in a Shaw's in my hometown, I picked up 2 new boxes of it and I love it. I just find when you apply to the skin first, it feels like a sun cream and you're like, oh, this is going to be so sick. And then it like actually like sinks into your skin and it feels so nice. Your skin feels moisturized. I feel like it also kind of treats acne because of the Manuka tree aspect to it. Highly recommend this if you have oilier skin. Even combination skin, really like this and highly recommend it. It's only €5 or €6 and I love it. I finished off an Elemis Fresh Skin Dreamy Sleep Nighttime Moisturiser. I have repurchased it. It is for a slightly younger age group than I am, regrettably. This is aimed for girls in their late teens and 20s, I think, and unfortunately I don't think I fit into that bracket anymore. I am 27 years of age. How depressing. But I still really like it, and because I have oilier skin, I think sometimes I can pass for the younger kind of bracket maybe. Love the smell of it, love the feel of it. It's not too heavy, it really sinks into the skin, and in the morning when I wake up my skin feels plumped and my skin feels like it's really taken a good drink of that stuff. Really enjoy it. Also, it's in TK Maxx at the moment for only €12 from 36. So if you're near TK Maxx, drop in and pick one up if you're in the market for a new night cream. Next is a fragrance. This is the Body by Victoria's Secret Eau de Parfum. Looks like this, really cheap packaging that's just plastic. This smells very like the MAC Turquatic perfume. Now, I know I've been on the hunt for a perfume that lasts longer than the MAC Turquatic, and this unfortunately does not last any longer, but it is significantly cheaper. However, it's been discontinued. If I do find one, if I go back to America this year, which might not be happening now because of India and all that, if I do manage to find one, I will definitely be stocking up though, because it was so cheap. I think it was only $20 or $30. Really, really nice perfume. Just the lasting power wasn't that great. This is another kind of OG at this stage. This is the Neutrogena Tea Gel for greasy hair. This is the only stuff that I can use on my scalp. It's gone so sensitive, it's ridiculous. But my scalp seems to really, really like this stuff, so I will have to continue repurchasing it. Just a quick tip, if you want to purchase this, if you have a sensitive scalp and you've never tried it before, if you are near a Mr. Price, they're in Mr. Price for $3.99, whereas in Boots I think they're close to €10. So just a quick tip. And I use the one for greasy hair. It's in French, cheveux gras. So I didn't know if I should put this in here. This is coconut oil. I use this for taking off my eye makeup sometimes if it's being stubborn. I use it to condition my hair. I use it to cook with. It's kind of a multi-use thing. I have repurchased 2 of these and they're in my kitchen. I love this stuff and it will forever be a staple in my life. Next is the Batiste Tropical Coconut and Exotic Dry Shampoo. I'm not a dry shampoo fan, and I think this ties in with my whole sensitive scalp issue. If my hair is starting to get a bit greasy, I will spray some in, but I can just feel the residue on my scalp and I hate it. And like if I spray in dry shampoo, that might buy me an extra 6 or 8 hours, then I'll have to shampoo. So it doesn't really seem worth it to me, but I have like 4 bottles of it to get through, so I'm going to have to kind of learn to like it, or else just give those away to someone who might enjoy them. I've got 2 of my Blistex relief creams with a disgusting hair hanging off them. How sick is that? I love these. These basically give you brand new lips overnight. I repurchase them time and time again. I probably go through maybe one every 6 weeks. My eye cream that I always talk about, this is the Boots Simply Sensitive Eye Cream. Ugh, I feel like a broken record talking about this all the time. Really, really, really love it though. I don't actually have it on the go at the moment, which is surprising. At the moment, I'm going through the Lacura Face Care Expert. This is an eye gel that I got in Aldi. I picked up 2 of them. I'm going through them. I think I prefer this one. I have just 3 more things to talk about, and they're all makeup products. The first is the Max Factor Clumptify Extensions False Lash Effect Mascara. I really, really enjoyed this mascara. Truly and honestly, I did. I found it quite similar to CoverGirl's Lash Blast, if you're familiar, but it has a spoon brush that looks like this. Really enjoyed it. I found it gave me really fanned out, defined, separated lashes. If you're looking for volume, this is not the one you're looking for though, and I don't really look for volume in mine, to be honest. I look for length and curl and separation. Second last is a MAC lipstick, and this is in the colour Viva Glam 5. I don't know if you're going to be able to see. That's basically the colour there. It's like a kind of shimmery Your Lips But Better colour. There is still a tiny bit left in it, and I will scoop that out with a lip brush and use it day by day. But whenever I wear this in my Instagram photos, people always ask me what I'm wearing, and this is it. So this might actually be a repurchase maybe. And last but by no means least is the Rimmel Lasting Finish 25-Hour Foundation. I've done a full review on this. I will link that down below if you'd like to see. This is kind of one of my staple foundations that I kind of always keep on the go. I find it just so cost effective to wear on a daily basis to work. It also photographs really well, so if you want to wear it on a night out, it's still good. I don't find the lasting power to be that amazing. Maybe it's because I have oilier skin. I believe this is marketed towards the more normal to dry side, but my oils seem to break it down. However, on a daily basis in work, I find the coverage nice. My skin really likes it and doesn't react to it. It's only like €7 or €8, and I will repurchase it once I've gone through a few more of my foundations, because I've made a bit of a New Year's resolution to get through a lot of my makeup before I go purchasing any more. But yeah, really like it and highly recommend. If you haven't tried it, I recommend you do. Oh, and for reference, I am in the shade 100 Ivory. So that's all of my empties. This video is nearly 18 minutes long, which is scandalous. I shouldn't leave it this long till my next empties video, but you know the way life gets in the way. Thank you so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and I will talk to you in my next video. Bye!